is Miss Diorio from Citizenship Academy, and we are on lesson 21, the last lesson of Module 3. Good job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You've worked so hard throughout this unit. This is tricky stuff that you are doing, and I am so proud of you for sticking with it, trying your best, showing up every single day, and working hard. So keep it up through this last lesson, and then we're going to move on to something different, but you are doing awesome, and I'm so proud of you. So, for today's lesson, for our last lesson of Module 3, we're going to work on pattern counting. So you're going to notice we're going to count by hundreds, tens, and ones. We're going to have some fun with it. We're just going to practice counting and noticing the patterns in the ways we're counting. That'll be fun. Okay. For this one, you're going to need pencil and paper to do our application problem. Then you're going to need a place value chart. Again, keep using the same one you've been using, hundreds, tens, ones, place value chart. Go ahead and grab yours, and you're going to need your little place value discs, whatever you've been using in place of the place value discs we have at school. I have my puzzle pieces, so grab whatever you've been using, and come back when you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's start with our application problem. Rahim is reading a really exciting book. He's on page 98. If he reads 10 pages every day, what page will he be on in 3 days? I'm going to read that one more time to you. Rahim is reading a really exciting book. He's on page 98. If he reads 10 pages every day, on what page will he be in 3 days? Before you solve, I want you to talk with someone at home about what you're seeing in the problem. Can you draw something? This one you might be drawing a picture, or you might be using your place value discs. If so, what can you draw? And what can you understand about the problem? What conclusions can you make from your drawing? So I'm going to go back to the problem. I'm going to leave that up. I want you to pause, talk to someone at home first, and then solve. So pause, talk, solve. Go. Ready? Okay, let's go over it. So he's on page 98 to start, and then he's going to read 10 pages every day. So maybe you drew a picture. So he's going to read 10 pages for the next 3 days. So we have 1, 2, 3 days. So he's going to read 30 pages in the next day, in the next 3 days, 10, 20, 30. So what you can do to start is you can say 98, and you can count by tens from 98. 98, 108, 118, 128. Or you can use a number sentence to solve. 98 plus 30, 128. Another thing you might have done is draw or use your place value chart. So what I did is I started at 98, and then I'm going to add 30 or 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, when I do that, I see that I can group a group of 10, bring it over to my hundreds place. So I have, these are all gone now, they're hundreds, 100, 10, 20, 8. Ta-da! We got the same answer. So after 3 days, Rahim will be on page 128. Awesome work. All right, let's get into our pattern counting. So take out your place value chart, and I want you to start with making the number 266. Make 266 on your place value chart now. Pause the video, do that. Come back when you're ready. So from here, we're going to count out loud. So you're going to count with me, and you're going to use your place value discs to count from 266 to 272. Okay, so use your place value discs. We're going to count by ones from 266 to 272. Here we go. Okay, 266, 267. Add your place value discs and count with me. 268, 269, 270, 271, 272. Now, when you did this, did you make any new units while you were counting? If you haven't changed it over yet, see if you can change over all those ones that you have into a new unit. If so, what new unit did you make? Very good. When you got to 270 on your ones, or when you got to 269 and then went up to 270, you should have had 10 ones in your ones place. You could have regrouped them and made a new 10 and then kept counting from there. So do that now if you haven't already. Switch over those ones, 10 ones into a 10. So you should have on your board 2 hundreds, 7 tens, 2 ones, because we switched them over and made a new unit. Awesome job. All right, let's keep counting. Now we're going to count by hundreds. So where are you going to add your place value discs? To what place? The hundreds, tens, or the ones? Hundreds. Very good. So keep the 272. We're going to count by hundreds. Here we go. Add your place value discs and count with me. 272, 372, 472, 572, 672, 772. Awesome work. We're going to skip that. All right. Now, we're going to add the next two numbers in our pattern. Our pattern is what? What are we counting by? 100. Very good. So add those hundreds discs on. We're at 772, 872, 972. Awesome. Okay. Clear our boards. We're going to start over. We're going to count by ones now. You're going to start at 773. Okay, you can make it on your board if that's working for you, or if you just want to count with me, go ahead. Pause if you're making it on your board, make 773. Okay, here we go. We're counting by ones, so only our ones place is changing. We're at 773. Count with me. 774, 775, 776, 777, 778, 779, 780. Should have switched that over because we just hit a new 10. So we're going to move our 10 ones over, make a new 10. We're at 780. Let's add the next two numbers in our pattern. We're at 780. We're counting by ones. So we're going to add 1. 780, 781, 782. Good. Now we're going to count by tens. Okay, so we're starting at 780. If you're doing this on your place value chart, you're adding discs into the tens. Here we go. Counting by tens. Count with me. 780, 770. We're going backwards. 760, 750, 740. You should be taking those tens away as we go. 730, 720, 710, 700. Awesome job. Now, in this pattern, think about what we did yesterday. What are the next two numbers going to be? You're going to need to take something from here and move it over because we're taking tens away. So you're going to have to take 100, exchange it for 10 tens. Move those 10 tens over. Okay, 10 less than 700 is going to be, take one away, 690. Good. Take another one away, 680. Very good. All right. We're going to count backwards by tens again. Make 701 on your place value chart. Okay, pause and do that now. Make 701 on your place value chart. Ready? Here we go. We're going to take tens away. 701. 691. Very good. 681. 671. Awesome. Now, let's continue the pattern. Remember, we're taking tens away. So take another 10 away, and what number do we get? 661. Very good. Take another 10. 651. Awesome. Now, last one. We're going to skip count by hundreds backwards. Make 671 on your place value chart. Pause the video and do that. Come back when you're ready. 671. All right, we're counting backwards by hundreds, so you're taking from the hundreds place. So we're at 671, 571, 471, 371. Very good. Now, what are going to be the next two numbers in our pattern? What are we counting by? What are we taking away? Hundreds. Very good. So the next number is going to be 271. Take another 100 away. Our next number is going to be 171. Awesome work. All right. Let me show you your exit ticket. For your exit ticket, it's not going to tell you what the pattern is. You need to look at the numbers that it's giving you and then write what that next number is. Sometimes it's going to be counting by ones. Sometimes it's going to be counting by tens. Sometimes it's going to be counting by hundreds. Look at the numbers already in the pattern to figure that out. It also may be counting up or it may be counting down. Okay? So for example, for the first one, we have 108, 109. What I'm noticing is that that's counting up by ones. So I'm going to type my next answer in the box. Okay? You might have a number in the middle that you need to figure out, or a number at the end that you need to figure out. Again, figure out if it's counting by ones, tens, or hundreds, and then if it's counting up or down. Use your place value chart to help you make the first numbers in the sequence and then start counting from there. Okay? Find the patterns. And be careful. Don't just put any old answer down. All right. Again, excellent job with this module. I'm so proud of you, and I'm excited to get started with the next one tomorrow. Have fun counting.